Hello again everyone and welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host Derailious and today we're going to be going over the thread for Skyblock 0.21, which is the Rift Mountaintop update. There's a lot to cover and a lot to go over here, so let's get right into this. Starting off, the admin's right, today we are releasing Hypixel Skyblock 0.21, which features the Mountaintop, a new content-packed zone at the end of the Rift. We added spoilers in this thread for the lore enthusiasts in our community, but if you want some glimpses as to what is in store, keep reading on. So keep in mind, there is some major spoilers ahead. Keep that in mind if you want to watch the rest of the video. Starting off, we have Oro and Eleanor right here. An unfamiliar Oro awaited me, leading me into his temporal lair where I fought to claim the blessing of time. Bracing myself after the fight, I recalled how Eleanor had scoured different lands, her voice faintly calling my name. So we have Oro here. Upon reaching the mountaintop, you'll encounter him in possession of the Blessing of Time. He grants you entry into his time chamber, where time flows at double speed. Inside, you must face Sun Gecko. If you emerge victorious, you will unlock his Essence Shop for valuable upgrades. There's also multiple copies of Eleanor that roam the mountaintop, each following a different Shen. They search tirelessly for a certain individual. Could that person be you? This is a sort of puzzle. I will have a guide for this out fairly soon. Next, we have Ubik and Timite. Ubik is basically this sort of mini-game guy within the Rift Mountaintop. Basically, he has 3 different little challenges that you can do. One of them is like the Monty Hall problem. One of them is a little mini-game like the Split or Steal mini-game. And they give you access also to this thing called Free Will, which is pretty nice. Free Will basically can be given to a minion, and how that works is that they'll either stay and become loyal, granting you plus 10% minion speed, or leave you forever and send you a postcard. The loyalty chance, by the way, goes up per minion tier, so if you want them to, stay, if you have, a tier 12 minion, they're most likely to stay, so you don't really have to worry about that. There's also Timite within the Mountaintop. It's a new ore. You can age it using the Time Gun. It's a new item that you can get. It's an upgrade to the Berberus Blowgun. Basically, each variant that you mine contributes to the Timite collection, unlocking crafts and rewards. Notably, you can get this new Time Pocket Bag. I think this is really nice. You can store up to 5 aging items within there. So think of things like the Bottle of Gyre. I think there's the Dark Cacao or whatever that changes after a while. You can store those items inside. They will progress twice as fast in the bag compared to your inventory. And also, there's a new aging item that gives you a buff in the Rift, but also outside of the Rift, which is Discrete. There's also a new item, the Highlight, which allows you to make the Enchanted Clock. This is a very expensive item. It's a lot of gold to craft it. It allows you to advance time by 1 hour. Its cooldown is 48 hours. It impacts your minions, your chocolate factory, your aging items, cat, fan, and the forge. In terms of other stuff going on, there are puffs and the reverse murder minigame. At such dizzying heights, even your breath can spark life. You can defeat these peculiar, non-hostile puffs to earn cruxes, but do so swiftly, as consecutive takedowns are key to maximizing rewards. Their cruxes are currently used to craft the last Starstone, and will play a part in future recipes coming with the Foraging Island. In terms of reverse murder, Detective Amog returns with another perplexing reverse murder mystery. Whether it's new or something strangely familiar, brace yourself, your investigative skills will be tested once again. There's also a lot of Enigma souls here. This one was pretty funny, I'm not really gonna spoil it. TLDR, there's just new ones. I'll have a guide out for these at some point as well. There's a new time charm. After assisting Eleanor, you'll gain entry to Shen's room at the Mountaintop Summit. There, Shen himself awaits. You have to prove your worth to claim the final time charm. And there's also a bunch of Wizardman trials. You conquer all 3 trials, you can craft his armor, and earn the right to bear the proud title of Wizardman. And then finally, we have the Breach, which is just the end of the Rift. And when you actually complete the Rift, you will get free access to the wizard functionalities in a future update. As is tradition, in terms of a looking back on 2024 thing that they have to write here, we have written a thread to reflect on what's changed in Skyblock over the past year and what we are looking forward to in the next year. If you are interested in reading about the future of Skyblock, the thread will be available in a few days in the Skyblock section of the forums. There's also a few other changes here, and a ton of bug fixes, and that's about it. Another thing to note, by the way, completing the Rift rewards a memento item as a reward, so that's pretty cool. You can get one of those. I've got to say, crazy that they're dropping this. This is one of those updates that you just have to go out there and play, so, don't take my word for it. Hop in. I've been doing a bunch of this stuff already, and it's fun. It's all enjoyable. It's just more Rift, and I think most people liked the Rift, so feel free to hop in. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hop in the stream or live if you're watching this right after release. And yeah, at the end of the day, my name's Derailious. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and look to the future, fellas. I'll see you then.